A giant mountain of candy corn vanished from town. The town square was empty. A single, sticky kernel was the only clue. Detective Cat, a sleek black cat with a tiny magnifying glass, arrived at the scene. He wore a serious expression and a small brown trench coat. His whiskers twitched as he surveyed the crime scene. The air smelled of sugar and mystery. Who would steal an entire mountain of candy corn? Detective Cat adjusted his tiny fedora. He had a case to solve. The town's Halloween festival depended on it. He spotted a trail. It was a faint, sticky path leading away from the square. Detective Cat followed the sticky paw prints. The prints led him down cobblestone lane. Jack-o'-lanterns with goofy grins watched him from every porch. Colorful autumn leaves crunched under his paws. The trail was getting stickier. He saw small orange and yellow crumbs scattered on the ground. The thief was a messy eater. Detective Cat knelt, examining a crumb with his magnifying glass. It was definitely candy corn. His green eyes narrowed with focus. He needed more evidence. The trail continued toward the old spooky woods. The trees there had long, shadowy branches that looked like crooked fingers. The spooky woods were dark. The moon peeked through the thick canopy of leaves. Owls hooted softly. Detective Cat's ears swiveled, catching every sound. He was not scared. He was a detective on a mission. The sticky trail glowed faintly under the moonlight. It led him deeper into the woods. He saw a small, round figure hiding behind a large oak tree. It was Pumpkin Pup. Pumpkin Pup was a small corgi with a pumpkin costume strapped to his back. His big, brown eyes were wide with fear. He was trembling. "What are you doing here?" Detective Cat asked. His voice was calm but firm. Pumpkin Pup pointed a shaky paw further down the path. "I saw something," he whimpered. "It was big and hairy, and it was eating all the candy corn." Detective Cat looked at Pumpkin Pup. The little dog had candy corn crumbs stuck to his own nose. His paws were also very sticky. Detective Cat's eyes narrowed again. Was Pumpkin Pup telling the whole truth? Or was this small dog the candy corn thief he was looking for? This case just got more complicated. Detective Cat decided to bring Pumpkin Pup along. "Show me where you saw this hairy creature," he said. Pumpkin Pup gulped, then nodded. He trotted nervously ahead, his pumpkin costume bouncing with each step. They walked past gnarled trees and glowing mushrooms. The sticky trail became a sticky puddle. In the center of the puddle was a huge candy corn pile. It was much smaller than the original mountain. Next to the pile sat a large werewolf. The werewolf had fluffy gray fur and was munching happily on a paw full of candy. He had crumbs all over his face and chest. The werewolf looked up. He saw Detective Cat and Pumpkin Pup. His eyes grew wide, and he tried to hide the candy corn behind his back. I was just admiring the moon," the werewolf stammered. Candy corn fell from his fur as he spoke. Detective Cat walked closer. He looked at the werewolf, then at Pumpkin Pup. Both were covered in crumbs. Both had sticky paws. "There is enough evidence here for two thieves," Detective Cat declared. Pumpkin Pup's ears drooped. He looked at the ground. His pumpkin costume suddenly felt very heavy. Pumpkin Pup confessed. He had taken a small bag of candy corn for himself. He loved candy corn. He did not think anyone would notice a little bit missing from a giant mountain, but when he went back, he saw the werewolf eating almost all of it. He got scared and hid. The werewolf also confessed he had a major sweet tooth. He saw the mountain and could not control himself. He said he was very sorry for taking so much. He offered to help put it all back. Detective Cat looked at the two culprits. They both looked very guilty and very sorry. Detective Cat made a decision. He told the werewolf and Pumpkin Pup that stealing was wrong. He explained that the whole town was looking forward to the candy corn. Honesty was important. They both needed to apologize to everyone. The werewolf and Pumpkin Pup agreed. They worked together to carry the remaining candy corn back to the town square. It was not a mountain anymore, but it was still a very large pile. The townspeople were happy to have their candy back. The werewolf and Pumpkin Pup apologized to everyone. A sweet tooth is not worth a sour lie. Thanks for coming along with us for this magical adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, little one.